Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm gonna do another room today on TryHackMe. It's part of the Pentest CompTIA Pentest Plus learning path. We are getting really close to completion. We are 63% in, and I'm fairly certain that, you know, after today we will be really close. Now the real challenge is going to be the 4 rooms down here, where we have some active directory, attacking directory, attactive, yeah, and Kerberos and post exploitation basics. Looks like everything here is Windows, so it is most certainly gonna be one of the things that I do less, so I'm gonna look forward to that. But today we're gonna do the OWASP Juice Shop room. Now I already started the room. I have a machine, it's up, so I'm gonna go ahead and visit the machine. And let's just see, we have our juice shop right here. It is loading really slow. Let's try again. Yeah, I just think it was just one of those. Yeah, one of those. Alright, so let's go see, and this is the OWASP Juice Shop. It is going to demonstrate different kind of techniques. It's called injection, broken authentication, sensitive data exposure, broken access control, and cross-site scripting, XSS. And it seems that if you click the links, you're being directed directly to OWASP.org, which is a site that posts the top 10. So we need to what is this? Task and onward will require a flag which is displayed on completion of the task. So that is going to be the things. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to load. That's probably it. So let's go ahead, and I clicked that once. Wow, I don't remember do that. Well, that's how it is. So let's go on and adventure, it says. So we're gonna have this front page with all the juices here, and this is called walking through the application, which is also the form of reconnaissance. So what is the administrator's email? That's question 1, and I guess we could basically go ahead and just, you know, go to accounts and look at here and say, oh, that's probably not it. What about us? Well, there is juice.sh.op. That is the actual, you know, domain name, it seems. So, and we also have a photo wall. No photos. Well, there was a photo. Magnificent. Alrighty then. And customer feedback, which is a feedback form. Not what we're gonna use. We're gonna go back to the OWASP Juice Shop, and let's see the reviews. We have an admin here, so the admin email address is going to be admin juice sh for so let's go ahead and continue our reconnaissance. So it's gonna be they actually tell us right here. Alright, so the answer format is going to be, I'm just going to paste that in. Is that the correct answer? Okay, that is the correct answer. So what parameter is used for searching? And the question is going to be, we can see how the search parameter after the, yeah, we can now see the search parameter Q. What parameter is used for searching? So it's a bit weird setup, this, I must admit. So let's go ahead and try and search for the word test. And it is Q that is used. So I'm not used to that they give me the answers and just, you know, show the very weird. What show does Jim reference in his review? Well, I would like to say that looks personal, that's actually very good health, make sure the green cabbage beans, kiwi and grass, fresh out of the replicator. What show? If you Google replicator, you will find. Okay, so I guess that is another. It's gonna be Star Trek then. This is a little weird, I guess. You know, doing weird puzzles on. You know, this is not real. This is just for you learning to think, you know, about what you see and look for answers. So I guess it's okay. So now we're gonna do the inspect the juice. So they're gonna give us the login form, me to log in, talk about SQL injection. I highly suggest you go and read about this. So log into the administrator's account, and they kind of give us the payload, which is us disrupting the actual SQL sentence. So that would basically be that if we had some SQL sentence like select, just let's say all from users, where user equal something and pass equal something else. So when we're logging in, the SQL sentence will be admin at juice shop, and the path will be something. Now if we, instead of 1 2 3, inject this and we say all 1 equal 1 and do 2 dashes, basically you can probably see it that we do say that you can select all this where the user is this, and the password should be nothing or 1 equal 1. So does that make a successful condition? It does. So basically we're gonna go ahead and take the address here and go to accounts, log in, and put in the email address and say dash or 1 equal 1 dash dash, and basically no invalid email or password. Maybe we need to put this, let me just see if I tap right. Yeah, maybe we just put it here and put any password basically. That is also another way of doing it. We get the flag, I'm gonna copy paste it, and we're gonna put it here. Boom. Alright, so log into the Blender account, Bender account. Do we have a Bender? So there's a user called Bender Juice Shop. Something. So similar to question 1, we log into Bender's account, capture the request, but this time we're gonna put Bender dash dash. Okay, so alright, so they're gonna explain that now that we're gonna forward that to say, why didn't we put the 1 equal 1 anymore? Well, it says the email address is valid but return true. We do not need to force it to be true, thus we can able dash dash to bypass the system login. Note that 1 equal 1 can be used when the email or the username is not known or valid. That is exactly true. So what we have in this particular example here is we're going to put in this, and this is what we're going to end up with. So we're going to say like select everything from the user table where the user is equal to this. That is true. And then we have a dash dash or tag, and that is commenting out everything after it. So basically the condition is just select the user where the email address is equal to this, and it does exist. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and log out as the account, and I'm going to press login again and put in the email address, just any password, log in. And now I am Bender, and I'm going to take this flag here and basically put that in. Alright, so now it's time to break the lock. So in this particular room we are going to talk about broken authentication, forgotten password pages, weak passwords in high privilege accounts. Brute force the administrator's account password. Now in this particular example we're gonna look for, we're gonna record everything with burp. So I'm gonna open up burp because this is what we're going to do, and just gonna say no and next, start burp. So what I'm gonna basically do is to log out and go to the account, press login again, and type any email at whatever and the password 123. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to burp and Foxy proxy, send the package, go to the proxy, right click, send to intruder, drop the request, go back here and basically go to positions, clear all variables, and it was the wrong request. I love it. So let's just go back again. I was too fast. There we go. That is the right one. So go to intruder, replace it. I mean, ditch the stop the intercept. I'm gonna go ahead and clear all variables. I'm gonna select the password and add variables. This is the one. And the account we're going to brute force is the admin.op. So I'm gonna paste in that email address. And now we're gonna go to payload. I'm gonna choose a password list. Now, did they give us one in this particular example? They do say we're gonna use for user share something. I don't think I have that on this machine, to be honest. This is not a typical, probably the attack list. So user share sec list. No, we don't have any sec list. So what we're gonna do is basically go to, we could probably do apt get install. So let's do sudo apt install seglist. Let's just do it for now. Then we also have it for further references. Alright, it's unpacking. So I haven't really used this before, but you know, I guess sometimes it's probably good to have some extra tool sets to use. So alrighty then. So let's do user share sec list with different things here. We have web shells. Wow, web shells, really. I love it already. Okay, so let's just do what it says. It's gonna take list, passwords, common credentials, best 1050. I'm gonna take this here, this path, go back to burp, burp, there we go, and load a file, put the file in, and it loads all the common 1050 passwords. I'm gonna start the attack basically, and now it's gonna be running. While it's running, let's go ahead and see what they want me to do. So once it's loading burp, start the attack, you will want to filter the request for the status. So a failed request will be 401, where a successful request will be 200. Now I'm getting lots of 401, so we're basically looking for a 200, which is going to be the result of the password that we brute force for the admin account. And basically it's just waiting and looking. This is horrible slow. I should probably have done this with Hydra, but we're gonna do it with burp as they suggest me to do. Alright, so yep, I'm gonna post the video and get back when it found the password. So it's been a while, and I think from the knowledge I have about TryHackMe, I don't think it should take this long because they want me to not to be tired of this. So I think, what is wrong here? Did I write the email address correct? Admin at Juice. Yeah, that is true. And I did place. That is exactly the right way. Very interesting. Not really sure why it's doing that. That should be doing something different. Well, it's just gonna take too long. This we know that it's gonna work. I do know the password, actually. I do know it. It's but because my students usually do this room, so I remembered from some tasks. It is just really slow. I just don't. Oh, cannot take it anymore. So can we speed this up? Maybe cluster bombing it. No. Battering ram. Maybe that is a better one. Absolutely not. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna. I'm gonna log in with it. The correct. I know what it's gonna be. In the end, it's gonna be admin 123, and basically that's gonna be the way. So we get the flag. I suggest you just stick with it and let it, you know, continue forever. Ever. So yeah, sorry for that. It's not gonna wait like 30 minutes for it to complete. It's pure nonsense. So let's go to login, and this time we're gonna repeat the. I think I'm gonna misuse the forgot your password. Wow. And this time we're gonna misuse the Jim's account. Jim is an actor on Star Trek, it seems. Let's go ahead and use his account. So the email is going to be Jim. Security question: what is the eldest sibling middle name? Now they do actually give us the answer right here, which is Samuel, and this is just, you know, one of the 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. We're gonna reset 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically gonna change this. Wrong answer, Samuel. Did I spell that even? I did. So 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Now we got the flag basically, and this is one way of. Okay, so let me just talk about this full thing, because I feel it just copy paste and go through this room like it's easy, and it is, but this is meant to be a TryHackMe room, not a step-by-step tutorial, which is basically this. So why is this a problem that you can, you know, have a security question to a password reset? Now the problem with security questions is that they can be guessed. If humans just created security questions that is like enter the secret password for security question, and this be like 16 characters, pure nonsense, I would buy in on that. But when it's like, what is your brother's name? What is my cat's whatever name? What is my address? You know, you can Google that. You can find it. You know, it's pretty stupid. This is why it's so. All right. Next one is called Don't Look. First question is access the confidential document. Probably gonna tell us how to do that, I guess. I'm gonna click the term of use. That's gonna be this. I guess it's there, and I don't know, legal MD. I assume what they want me to do. Okay, so we're gonna look for some FTP. Can I see that? Yeah, if we hold over the cursor, we can see down below it says 10.10.284.77 FTP. So I could take this here and say /FTP, and then I could see different kind of, you know, stuff here. I have one for quarantine. We have juicy malicious macro and stuff. This is, I don't know what this is. This is just some rooms thing, you know. I just wouldn't know why they Easter could go Express. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what we want me to do here. You know, I could click the different things. Yeah. So what is the question again? We'll download the acquisition MD, looks for, navigate to it. Okay, so you want me to download the acquisition, download the file, and I want me to go to the home page. Is that what you want me to do? We download the acquisition MD, save it. Looks like there's another file of interest here as well. After downloading it, navigate to the home page, read the flag. I guess that is the flag. Yeah, it's a little weird, this room, but I take it. Alright, so after watching the video, you're fairly certain that alright, I'm not gonna watch this. After watching the video, there are certain parts of the song that stands out. He knows that the password is Mr. Null, but he replaced the vowels into zeros, meaning that you can just replace the O's into zeros. We know the password is. We know the password to Max. What is the question? Log into. Oh. Alright then. So I'm gonna take this account here and basically log into it, you know, and I guess I'm just gonna use that as the password which they just gave me. Look, it worked. Alrighty then. Download the backup file. So now we're gonna go ahead and access the FTP folder again. Is that the file I want me to download? This is confusing. You're getting so many clues here. We will now go back to the phone and try and download the package JSON back. Okay. I'm gonna click it then. Only MD and PDF files are allowed. Okay. To get around it, we use the character called the poison null byte. It is basically like that. And note we can download and use the URL and code this URL format. The poison byte note will now look like this, 2500, adding it and MDD will create it, and then bypass. Okay, so let's do that and just put it in and .md and yeah. So we're gonna download it. Is this gonna generate forgotten developer backup? I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it. I don't know. Access the administrator panel. What are we gonna do here? Who's trying the thing? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and access the. Okay, so let's log in as admin. I guess that's about time. Why is this so big? Log out, log in, admin 1 2 3. I'm gonna go to the administrator panel. Is this the one? I don't know. What am I gonna call it? Yeah, I guess. it was the inspector. I'm going to refresh the page for the JavaScript main, whatever. So let's do that, inspect, and let's go to the, how do I want to choose this again? On the debugger, index, alright, let's do that. And I guess this is the one. Oh, this is the one. Say what again? I'm gonna go to that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to that page, and let's go to that page then. And it looks very interesting. What I want to do to get into the format, we can read the, now search for the term admin. Okay. The hints toward a page called administration can be sent. Okay, so let's go with admin. And it seems like this is the, there's an administration page as they talked about, I guess. You know, path, yeah, I guess, rest admin. Let's just see one more time. Maybe I should just read this because this is making less and less sense. So basically what I see, you will come to across a careful words containing admin. Look for the path. Yeah, we found that already. And this hints towards a page called seen by. So if we take this here and basically gonna put that in, we should get this, you know, specific URL where we can get our flag and basically, you know, this is another one, you know, I probably would have brute forced this using GoBuster, you know, where administration is a very common word. Anyways, there's also a hashtag in front, so maybe we would not have found it just right away, but this is a, nevertheless, we found the flag. View another user's basket, so it's gonna send the HTTP request. We're gonna view the basket, and it's gonna say one as the basket. So let's go ahead and just say basket. Can I your basket? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and record this with burp, and let's go ahead and say insert on. I'm gonna click basket. Did I get it? Did not. No. That's not the one. Also not the one. Not the one. Not the one. Gonna continue until we get the right one. Get challenges, score, languages, application, who am I? Holy moly. Basket 1, there we have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it to repeater, drop the thing, and say, let's go to number 2 instead of this. Use that and send it. We're gonna get the flag because now we accessed another basket. This is another particular example of broken authentication because broken access control, because we can access another basket which should be protected by some sort of login credentials, like with a session or something like that, but it is not. So that is why it is successful. Alright, so let's say remove all 5-star reviews, and we can go to the administration page one more time and basically ditch that one, and now we get the flag. Alright then, very interesting. Now, where did that come from? So that is one of the last tasks. I say this room is kind of, I wouldn't say it is very interesting, but I guess it showcases some of the interesting, you know, attacks and things you can do. So yeah, So perform a DOM attack. So we're gonna take this JavaScript here and put it into the search bar, and basically it's gonna say, oh, we have XSS, and we can get the flag. Well, this is particularly easy because we can just copy paste the payload. But we're gonna find out this yourself. It's gonna take a little more than that. So perform persistent attack. So now we're gonna take the one more time, and it's gonna say, whoops. So we're going to navigate to the last login IP for the page attack, which is going to be privacy blah blah blah. So account privacy last login IP. Okay. It should say your IP address, which is mine. At last, as it logs the last login IP, we will now log out so that it logs the new IP. Make sure the burp is on so it will catch the logout request. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and take burp, and it is on. And now let's go ahead and log out. So we get this one here, which is the last login, and I'm pretty sure they just want me to replace something here or something, but let's just see it one more time. So they want me to paste this in the true client login. Okay, so let's go ahead and the true client login. Where was that? Let's paste this repeater. Let's say drop it. Drop that. Go to repeater and have a look at this and say okay, hex. I'm not really sure that I see this true client login. Did I miss it? The headers tab. Wait, this is this thing we look at, isn't it? So it says rest, save, yes. It's under cookie. It's just not there. Why don't I just type it to... This is of course something I would never guess in real life, but... Could I just do this and send it? And then go to the login page. I don't know, you know, admin, I guess. Yeah, well, it wasn't that. Maybe I'm gonna try that one more time because it seems like it didn't work. So admin 1 2 whoops. Admin 1 2 3. Go to the account privacy last login. I don't really need to do this. I can just, you know, could basically just take the proxy, turn it on, log out. Yeah, it's not there. It is not there. Did I? We don't have any other tools we can use in this version, isn't that right? Yeah, that is true. Am I looking at the quest headers? Oh yeah, there it is. But that is the one that I added. Yeah. Let me just read this again. Maybe I'm just too tired. So say, log into the admin account. We're going to navigate to the last IP login page. It should say, it logs the last login IP. We now log out, so it logs. Let's try and capture the login. Let's do this. Yeah, that is not what we were looking for. So let's, I guess, must be doing something wrong since not getting the results. Let's go to the page of last login, please. There we go. More time. Intercept is on. They want me to do what? Make sure that burp intercept on, so we will catch the log of request. We will then head over to headers tab. The headers tab. Oh, where was that tab again? I don't think I have it. This is particularly irritating. Yeah, no. The headers tab. Header. I don't really see any headers tab. Very interesting. Where was that again? I'm gonna copy paste this. So I'm gonna all this and then let's log out. Here we have it. That is a request. I'm gonna maximize it. Let's just have a really good look here. Did I? Am I missing something? Nope. The header tab. Never been this baffled before about finding a tab called header that is not in my burp. Header. It's probably something I just must have missed this somewhere. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the video just for a second and look for this header tab, I guess. So I found a picture. It says it should be right here. Just to the left of the... It should be right here. I should be able to pretty raw and headers, but my version doesn't have it, and most definitely do not contain any last, you know, IP forward. And I refuse to believe that I cannot log out properly. That's gonna be no. And it's not here, right? No. I literally have no idea. It says it should be under proxy where intercepts, and then it should basically be there. So if I go here, refresh, it should give me the header tab. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and search. Alright, so I don't know, you know, I had to go ahead and find the flag because I have no idea where the header tab is. It is not here, so I'm gonna paste in the flag and say raw params header hex. Yeah, it is raw hex, it should be, but I have no headers. I have no headers. I'm just baffled. I don't know what is going on. I must be the most unlucky person in the world right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. After submitting the URL, refresh the page. Use the. This is getting weird. From here, we'll see a truck icon. What? Look at the admin account on the order history page. Let's do that. Let's log into the admin account now. It's getting quite weird, this room. I must say, it is really weird. I'm not a fan. So let's see. Order history. Just truck. Okay, yeah, I do. But now, click on that will bring the track result. Alright then, so let's click it. Okay, it did, and we get some ID up here and stuff like that. Use access frame. I'm gonna place this in the instead of the value after ID. Whoops, not a comma. Okay. Refresh the page. Okay, we have it. So this is another way of injecting. It is just different ways of injecting. You know, if you really, I think learning about OWASP through Juice Shop is, I guess, if you're really new, this is a good way. But I don't think it's good for me. So as access a scoreboard page, I'm basically just going to do this because they tell me to do it, and I really don't care. Get your hands up in the air, and there we have it. And you finally found the scoreboard, and okay, yeah, I don't know. I really shouldn't. I know what to say. I shouldn't. You know, I did many TryHackMe rooms in my past. To be a part of the pentest, you know, the CompTIA pentest plus this here is, I think, really weird. I didn't like it, you know. The next room is gonna be the one called Vulnerability, and I've been doing this quite a few times for my students, and this is a real room, with some privilege escalation, compromisation, reconnaissance, and scanning. So anyways, we did it. We did complete the OWASP Juice Shop. I would say I haven't done it before, but a big thumbs down for me. I don't like it. You know, too messy, too much information, too many images, follow this, follow that. It was a follow walkthrough. wasn't really a try it yourself. I like the OWASP top 10 better. I really must admit this. So yeah, just my opinion. Anyways, I hope you liked the video, get completed. I hope you can find the header tab. Alright, take care.